Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Cheryl and this is Catherine, and today we're gonna be just doing a reading on how do you connect with yourself when you're feeling kind of low.
We going swimming. We going swimming.
So for whatever reason you might feel sad or the energy is off and you feel that and just don't feel like you yourself, and you have trouble pulling yourself back out of it. I'm going to pull some cards. I'm going to pull some cards from my deck, the Sensual Healing Oracles, which is a lot of healing cards. I'm going to pull from the Secret Language of Light, Transmissions from Our Soul. What is it? And that's where we're going to start, is what is it right now that could be making us feel this feeling of being low? What is it that could be going on with us? Put your hands down so that I can shuffle. There we go. What could be making you feel low? Now, I will say that when you feel low, being around children is really hard to stay feeling low for long. So I highly recommend being around a child, just because they can seriously help you with that sadness. But if you don't have that as a choice, then let's look at what might be a choice. What's going on? There we go. Soul Song. Soul Song number 41. What I'm feeling is, do you want to get down? Okay. Okay. You may be feeling that there's something that you really need to say. Maybe it's something that you haven't felt like you could express. Or maybe the time hasn't been right to express whatever it is that you're feeling. But this deep blue here is really what's jumping out at me when I look at this card. There's also a lot of energy here in the crown. So this is a knowing. So you're getting a lot of probably input. You might be getting downloads. Something is touching you that's really lit up. And that might be what you need to speak about. So I'm actually going to use the Archangel Power Tarot to clarify this. Clarify this for us. Clarify what it might be. Clarify what. Oh, look. Number 8, dedicated effort, from the Psychic Love Tarot. There's a message. Somebody is definitely somebody's definitely feeling that they're putting in some kind of effort to something. So if you are feeling like you're putting in effort towards something, you may feel like you expect to be getting something back from that. And maybe something is making you question that. What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know about what it is that we're feeling, what it is we feel we need to say? There's also an awful lot of purple in this card as I sit there looking down at it. Very light purple here and up here around the angel wings. We are protected. And that purple is really speaking to our intuition. Now, I've noticed recently that if you're like me, you can get to a place where you question your intuition. Hi, babe. You question your intuition because you've learned things about yourself, you've made mistakes, or what you're perceiving to be a mistake. For me, that was a 4-year relationship that wasn't really a relationship at all. And it was coming to this beautiful, honest place that really felt a lot like this card a few months ago, and being able to see with perfect clarity my life. And when I could see my life with this perfect clarity and look at situations that were emotional situations where I applied emotion, and the emotion changed the situation. When I could see that, I realized that when I took the emotion away, what I was doing to protect myself at the moment, excuse me for just one moment. Can you take it into the other room for right now, please? When I took away that emotional protection that I no longer felt that I needed, I could see the truth, the real truth of my life, and I was ready for it. But there may be times when we begin to see a truth. This is what I'm getting. Just leave it over there for right now. Sorry. There may be times when you begin to see a truth in your life and you're not ready for it. And you're not sure if what you're seeing is emotional or really intuitive. And you may question yourself on that. Are you seeing things clearly, or are you seeing them through the lens of an emotion? What more do we need to know? What more do we need to know? Okay, we got a few cards that came out. The first one out is the Four of Michael. Rest and restoration. And you can see by this card that as she is resting, the light is shining through. There's green all around her. So this is a really emotionally charged situation that she's resting in. So this might be that for you. I feel it is. I feel that there's something that's really touching your emotions deeply. Hey, sweetheart, can you take your baby outside for just a few minutes so Grandma can finish recording her video?
I was gonna see if they want to go to Kim since Tegan's there.
Okay.
She can see Tegan for a little bit longer. Cat Nicholas.
Go see Tegan and Miss Lindsay and Trinity and Callie. Okay?
I don't want to either.
Just go across the road.
Mommy, I too.
Yeah, let's go change you.
Everything happens for a reason in a reading, right? Real life never changes and stops. And sometimes it's that real life that gets in the way of your being able to feel like you can rest and restore. You may feel like you're pulled in a lot of different directions, and it's hard to get to a place where you can quiet your mind and really go within. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. The card says, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. What can we do to seek relief from stress? Melissa. Melissa is a plant. It's also an essential oil, and it's got really beautiful antidepressant properties. So it can be very helpful to you if you're feeling down to get some relief from stress. It does not make you happy. It just takes the edge off sadness. And sometimes when we're stressed, and particularly in a situation where you might be questioning something that's an emotional situation, you may feel very much like getting the edge off can help you to get to a place where you can see things more clearly, where you can get some of this rest and restoration. We also have bergamot. And bergamot is another plant, but it's also another essential oil. And it can help increase the feelings of self-worth that you have. So these two together might be something that you might roll on. You might put in a diffuser and diffuse. If you have the plants, you might use a, I'm trying to think, mortar and pestle, and you take the leaves and use the mortar and pestle to kind of crush the leaves and then put it in some water, and you could steam it and just inhale it, or you could possibly drink it. I'm not sure what those two together would taste like, but and then pray. Pray. Ask the divine for guidance. Ask the divine to help you to see what it is that you need. Sometimes that prayer may come in the form of song. And I hear my granddaughter singing, and I think sometimes singing can be such a beautiful prayer. The 8 of Cups, the 8 of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. So, you may be feeling like these feelings are telling you to walk away from something. And that's the part of the message that you're not sure about. I know when I was in that situation for 4 years, I had intuitively known for a while that I needed to walk away. And I couldn't do it. That's my grandson crawling around back there. When your emotions are involved, it's really difficult to walk away, which is why these can be very helpful to get through until you can make a decision about what is right for you. But just knowing that this is a possibility. What I'm getting from Spirit is you do know that if what you are in is not right for you, there is something better waiting. It can be hard to start over. But the divine has got you. Archangel Raphael is there. Turn to him. And know that you do have the strength. It's deep inside you. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, forgiveness. Archangel Ariel. So what can we do? What can we do to feel the strength, Spirit? What can we do to feel the strength? To tap into that? What can we do to strengthen ourselves? Use red jasper to energize, cleanse the sacral chakra. Interestingly enough, when I looked down and I saw the red jasper, the first message that I got is it helps with the root chakra. So it may be that you need it in both areas. You may need, because of how this is making you feel, you may feel very much like you need to calm that fight or flight. That may be why this 8 of Raphael is coming out, because you're feeling like I've got to run and you don't know if that's the right thing to do. So you can tap into your own internal strength by using crystals. And red jasper is a really good crystal for the root chakra. Anytime you can become more grounded, you're going to help yourself. So take your shoes off and walk in the grass. Be out in the trees. And essential oil cassia, which is like this bark, which can increase desire. And what I'm getting from this is actually they're showing me this bark. And they're saying, remember that you are as strong as the tree. You are rooted into Mother Earth like the tree is. Don't doubt your own innate strength. Tap into that groundedness. One of the things you might do, that you might do is just to plant your feet and feel them. I think I did a video about this last week or so, but just feel them in the ground, on the ground, wherever you are, and imagine them growing roots. Now, one of the ways that we're going to do this, and just do this with me, is let's just go out here for a moment. I'm standing on these beautiful cedar planks. But what you want to do is start by just standing or sitting comfortably. And breathe normally, just putting your awareness on your breath. Breathe in the goodness from Mother Earth. Breathe out the anxiety and the stress. And then you may close your eyes, you may leave them open, but start to imagine that you are pulling in the air and it's going all the way down to your feet. That the air you're bringing in is helping you root into the ground. I find that as I inhale and I feel that air coming all the way in as far as I can bring it, I feel my feet pushing into the ground. But then when I exhale and the air is going out back to Mother Earth, I'm pushing even deeper. So I'm getting the groundingness both on the inhale and on the exhale, where I can bear down more with the exhale. So that's just something that you can try to be able to feel that groundedness and feel into your own strength. So the next card is the Lovers. Archangel Raphael again. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments. The power of love. These two have to balance each other out. If you are feeling hurt about something, and this is the Lovers card, so this suggests that whatever you're feeling could have something to do with a love situation, but really, this could have something to do with any kind of emotional commitment that you have. And the fact that both of these cards are here, and this is life-changing energy, tells me that this could be a job that you've been in for a long time that you feel an emotional commitment to. It could be something with your home that's changing. Maybe you're thinking about moving. So it could be many different things that you have this emotional commitment to. And now you're wondering, because of this soul song that's playing for you, your soul is feeling something. Something has changed, and you are feeling that. These cards are helping you to try to understand it. And these two cards are saying, do I walk away? Or do I know in my heart that I can't walk away, that I have to keep working at this? And if that's your dilemma, we haven't solved it, have we? So, what can we do to tap into our heart? Rose quartz. Use in a crystal love bath. So give yourself a bath with rose quartz in the bath with you, and just soak in that unconditional love. I would also say that you might want to drink water that's been infused with rose quartz. I have a water bottle that, well, you'll have to trust me. I can't get it out. But my water bottle has crystals separated from the water, but they're at the bottom. And I have clear quartz in here right now, but I could put rose quartz in here and it would infuse the water with that. The other wonderful thing about drinking water that has crystals in it is that it alkalinizes the body, which also helps to decrease stress. So the other is laughter. Raise your vibration. So how can you tap into your heart? You can tap into the heart healing that comes from crystals. You can find things that make you laugh. Google YouTube videos or TikTok videos that are funny and just watch and let yourself go into that place. And then the last card is the Five of Ariel. You needn't go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. Try not to stay in your own head. Reach out to someone and get help. That might be a counselor, that might be a friend. Sometimes it might just be the written word or vlogging, a video that you make to yourself. If you don't feel like you have anybody else that you can talk to, then you could do that. But I also come back to this pray. Pray. So what else, Spirit, can we do? What else can be helpful when we are in this Five of Ariel energy? Oh, we've got the blank card. So this means what has worked for you in the past. You get to write your own story of what it is that you know will help you. Anything else, Spirit? Practice gratitude. I do find that when I take a long gratitude break and really pray for people and things in my life that I'm grateful for, it takes me out of that space of sadness and kind of rights things. So this is what I have today, and I hope that this helps. I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye for now.